Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, gamers. It is Christmas Eve in my timeline. And if I did this right, it is Christmas Day in yours. That's not special in any way. I don't have anything planned. It's just, maybe how far behind I am. I don't know. There's been, I don't know, I probably cut it out because I was coughing my butt off, but the plan is forthgoing. You know, man, just if I'm playing Minecraft, it's because there's a lot on my mind. You know, that's the God's honest. If I'm playing Minecraft, there's a lot on my mind, and it's been a long time since I played Minecraft because, believe it or not, I've had other stuff to do. I don't know. I was just doing it anyway. I'm back to playing Minecraft, and it's nighttime. The plan is not on. The plan is still on to go set up another house, and then go into the deeps. I have a script now because I'm crazy. My brain is really not working properly. Isn't that something? Isn't that something that all of a sudden my brain is just like shot? I had some stuff I was going to talk about, some points I wanted to make about the time between then and now, but they're mostly gone, and I don't think that's Minecraft's fault. I think there's something going on in my head, but look at how high you've grown. Oh, my sweets. Look at me grow. Look at me learn to grow stuff. Yeah, I had growing plans. I had stuff I was going to do. I learned how to, like, tame cows. I wonder if I need to re-hoe this down. It doesn't matter. I have something to do, and it doesn't matter how high this grows. And I see this just keeps growing, right? That's great. That's glorious. What? Right in front of my house, too. Well, so what can we talk about? It's been a little while since I played, which is a pretty common sentiment when I play. I don't play in huge... I mean, I play in little bursts, you know? I kind of stop and then do other stuff, and I come back. It's one of the weekly games on my channel, so I always have to come back, so I'm never too far from playing Minecraft, but I do use that as an excuse to kind of not play Minecraft sometimes. I can't believe this is the whole front of my house. Now they can just walk in. Now they can just be in my house. It's all for naught. Doesn't matter. Something else to do. You know, I've watched the videos a bunch because I do like watching them. You know, I really like watching the videos. I really do. They're fun. Yeah, yeah. We got a tango. Do you want to fight, or do you want to just go end or whatever that is? I don't know. This is the front of the house. It's fine. I'm not going back there. Not for now. Theoretically, with me not there, they shouldn't care about my house, right? Like they don't. I mean, they lurk, but they don't. You know, they don't just like. This is a great place to hang out and wait for the player to come back. No, they'll just chase me down over there when I get to it. Anyway, I watched the videos a lot, but I also played some, you know, which I don't normally play without you guys, without recording in some fashion. You know, the stream is what the stream is, and the life is what the life is. You didn't miss much. If you're worried, oh my God, he played and you learned a bunch of stuff, and he's like, no, it's still Minecraft in here. It's still going down for real. I watched some Mark videos, so I do, like a little further in his playthrough. I've been metering myself, making sure, I don't like spoiler myself too hard, but also dealing with the fact that, the game doesn't really care if you die a whole bunch and never learn anything along the way. Like, that's a realistic thing that you as a Minecraft gamer kind of have to accept. And so when I'm watching other videos, I recognize that sometimes, like if I watch, somebody else playing for a really long time, like, you just get spoilers, and it's like, well, I do kind of want the game to surprise me. I mean, it's a miserable experience, but again, I think I've expressed in a kind of meta sort of way. I'm doing this to watch. I'm watching my own misery and suffering for some weird reason, and as a result, I keep enforcing it upon myself. I keep telling myself that this is what I need to do with my time and my energy, and it is. That's the tricky thing. Is it as much as me with the controller in my hands are kind of lamenting the bad things that are definitely going to happen to me in the next hour of my life. The me that gets to watch a recording of it later is just like psyched. So in between, there's the me that has to do all the like hard work. That's the editing me, and he's not thrilled about it, which is why I wouldn't say things have gone off the rails, because I got the real situation resolved, but I have made some mistakes, and I don't like making mistakes. I mean, who likes making mistakes? But I just made some mistakes, and they're definitely, like reversible. Like, I didn't have to make these dumb mistakes type of things. I don't have any dirt. Like, it's stupid. I don't have any dirt, so you know what? It's fine. I also understand now why, I got some grief about the state, of my property over there. Let's go ahead and segue into this. This is an interesting point. I got that was precarious. That's why I'm building like a ledge here. I got a really, really, really crappy comment. Like it won't let you walk off the edge. They won't let you walk off the edge. About the quality of my house, and I have feelings. I'm a human being. I don't think people on the internet think that you do. I think they assume you are somehow impervious to criticism, or maybe you just don't care about criticism. But anyway, so I'm going to put this person on blast and put them in the thumbnail of the video, and then everybody can decide if this was like over the line or not. But it was the kind of thing where I was like, yeah, this is, I guess people don't like the way this house looks. I guess people do want it to. And that was when I took a look at it, and I realized once you've been playing Minecraft for a while, there's a you want to say disdain, right? Because, people are haters, but it's just a natural tendency to criticize the way other people play the game. And there's a productive way to do it. That some people do, and shout outs to my comment section. Most of them are, I'm sure they're laughing their butts off at home and maybe criticizing themselves off at home, but they don't bring it to my party because they recognize, that's you tear this party down, then we don't have a show, guys. But then there's other people who are just like, no, man, I came up with something really funny and mean to say, and I just gotta say it, and I wrestled with whether or not I would like draw attention to it, whether or not like we all needed to know about it, whether I'd even like share it with the world, and it was just like I think the reason this sort of thing is so prevalent is because we're being good about it. So I'm not going to be good about it. I'm definitely going to put this terrible comment someone sent me about my Minecraft house in the thumbnail for this video. And another thing, since we can move on to that, because I don't like to spend a lot of time on negativity. The thumbnails, did you notice they got better? I considered going back and putting up like better thumbnails, like on like the earlier videos. I still might. I can't right now because I'm, so far behind. But I'm just like, I'm just busy. I don't, wanna spend what precious time I have on something maybe not as frivolous, but something along the lines of thumbnails when I have things to do like actually play the games, actually edit the videos, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm only doing it for the newer videos, the current videos, the ones that we are, that you guys are gonna see in your feeds right now. And what's this? Oh, let's just die. Let's just fine. You can be. Oh, I do have seeds, but that's because I'm carrying pumpkins, and I had something I need to do with pumpkins, so I can't get rid of those. I do need a storage box. Orange concrete powder. How new? How fun? How interesting? I'm busy. Sam, work. You're busy. So, another thing I wrestled with was whether or not to tell you where I got those thumbnails from, because I got a comment that someone didn't actually know where they were from, which is amazing because I would assume anybody who's watching these videos and commenting on these videos has already done the thing that gives you these particular pictures in the game, and that is go to the flippin' how to play section. Anyway, yes, I went to the how to play section on one of my many sojourns trips through the game. I think it was actually in a thumbnail getting session. I was like, I got to go through here and get some thumbnails. And then I saw some cute thumbnails from the option menu. And lo and behold, it was on the how to play screen. And guess what? The how to play screen is so horribly out of touch with what playing Minecraft is. They should patch it out of the game. Honestly, they should just get rid of it. I didn't learn a thing in there. And I kind of know how to play this game now. So the idea that I could go in there and like piece it, I shouldn't say that. I learned some things. I didn't learn anything I want to learn. I didn't learn how to do it. It's coy. It's cute. It's written like this is this is actually like a survival game, which is fine, except, like in a survival situation, I still know how my hands work. I still know how the laws of the world works. If I needed to make a torch, I could put that together. This game is just like, gather materials and try to combine them at the table. See what happens. Waka waka. Thanks, Minecraft developers. I never, I realize this game is, it's target market. That's that's what they want. They want to both experience this and they want to, play people who do it. And the Minecraft developers, shout outs to them. They found something that worked and they ran with it. They ran with it all the way to the bank, and then Microsoft bought it and blah blah blah. Now I'm running a YouTube channel based on it. So that's dope for everybody. Anyway, the reason this is such a, it's not a problem for me. It's just like the reason I keep like just bringing it up. The reason I keep like is, I mentioned I had a job in this sort of industry that I didn't bring the thing. It's fine. That's totally fine. I don't have to do what I want to do in life. So when I started actually doing game development, when I actually started, I took a more analytical eye towards video games, and the attitude that most developers have towards their consumers now is pretty upsetting to me. If you've listened to me rant on these videos for any length of time, it seems really that like developers have kind of a disdain for whoever's playing their game. I mean, there's trolling, right, and then there's just like active antagonism, and I think. There's a place for it, There's certainly a market for games that are, like the person playing is gonna have a rough time with this game. That being said, I think there's also a huge market for games that don't treat you that way. I think there's a great place in the world for games that are accessible and playable by people who don't already know what they're doing or can't, instinctively figure out what's going on. I think that's a great reason why the gaming industry as a whole is bigger than it was, when I was young, was because a lot of those games were like, dude, if you can't play an impossible game, you can't game. And what we realized after about 15 minutes of the internet being open is that actually a lot of people want a game, even if they don't, grasp intimate gamer concepts. Don't get me wrong. I mean, intimate gamer concepts are nice. They're fun, like niches, things you can joke about with your friends. But here's where it becomes fun, like a sticking point for me is like when you start making godzillions of dollars and start marketing it as like accessible, and you start updating it and putting DLC in it. That's when your game should become more than like memes. It really should. Anyway, Minecraft never evolved beyond memes, is what I've learned. Like it's all for the lols. This whole experience making the game, like, just absolutely hilarious, probably to the Minecraft developers, um, and everybody who plays it. We all get a good laugh at watching, even ourselves, as I prove. Like I'm making videos of myself, making fun of myself playing a game that it tortures me. It's great fun. This is not how my game is going to be designed. I've mentioned my game a couple times. It came up on a stream. I don't think I was streaming Minecraft. I think I was streaming something else. But a lot of these parables, a lot of these things that I'm, shining off about while I play other video games, while I, get my butt rocked by whatever the villains, the monsters in those games, and by that I mean the people who designed them. It's just like me learning what I don't want to do with my game, what Chef Game is never going to do, what I'm never going to design a game to do. Because while it is fun for a niche, very small group of gamers, more people could be involved. More people could get the joke. And it doesn't take much. Like in just my touch of research, like even looking at the how to play in this game, it exposed me to so many things that I don't get, like that's how far I am in the game. I've recorded myself playing it for what is probably a good, let's just say 10 hours of my life. I mean, if you want to, like screw recording time and like ranting time and standing around holding R2, this has been a solid 10 hours of my life. You'd think I'd know most of this game, right? Nope, not at all. I can tell by the cadence of the people in the comments that there's a lot to know, but then I just looked at the encyclopedia and I saw how many pages had words on it that were about things I barely even know are in the game. That's the thing I hate, like as a gamer and as a designer. I don't like the idea that I have the game is giving me no indication of my progress. And I also, am not crazy that it's hard to progress. I feel like the part of the game that should be hard should not be playing the game. Like if the reason basketball was hard wasn't because you had to play against the other team, but because periodically the basket just moved when you shot it, like that wouldn't mean basketball is more interesting. You just made it more hard. What if the basket didn't move and more people could play? What if we could have more YouTubers enjoying this game? What if we could have more people doing it because there's a how to play that they updated more than once after the game came out? I don't know. I'm still ranting about the thing that I already paid $30 or something for twice, and have spent, so much of my life doing now that it's like, it's a defining characteristic. I was considering calling myself the Mindalorian in these videos, and I still might, it was like, is this gonna sound good on the mic? Is this gonna work? And right now I'm at about 6 or 7 out of 10. But I think if I keep repeating it, Mindalorian, Minecraft-alorian, Mindalorian, I don't know. We'll work it. We'll workshop it. Anyway, this, check out this bravery, right? Remember me, the craven coward who, whatever. Anyway, this is because I've been playing a little much while you guys are around. And again, I don't feel like I'm any bigger of a badass or that I know any more about the game, but I do feel safer isn't the right word. I just like there's less meaning to these like adventures. I thought I was like accomplishing something on these digs. It was like, no, man, you're gonna do this so much before you accomplish something that it's like you just have to get used to it. You just have to get used to the most perilous, like unpleasant activity. I liken it a lot to Ark. Ark was if you don't know what Ark is it's a survival game, and it's very much a survival game because it's dinosaurs. It's sci-fi dinosaurs, so you're like on a futuristic space island or something. I don't even remember the plot because I never played single player, but I played it multiplayer a lot with Logan. Um, and well, about play. Well, no, we did pretty good. We actually did pretty good, like playing the game together. It was one of the games. It was like he was a little older, um, so we could work more towards like goals as gamers, as opposed to just like a dad just kind of like entertaining his son as he flails around on the controller. Anyway, we played a ton of this art game, and yeah, it was for starters, it was hard. Is that no? It's Lapis, which is nice. I love Lapis. That's definitely going to be a part of my life going forward. But I was really trying to find some redstone, man, or some greenstone, or just something I don't know yet. But I'm out of torches, and I don't think I have anything. I still got some sticks, and I still got some flint. So we're just gonna make this all, because the new house is done, and we set our respawn spot, and we're just gonna keep on a redstone torch. That'd be cool if I had some redstone, wouldn't it? What's this? This is the lever, so let's just make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 32 is probably enough to go a little deeper. I'm starting to level out over here, I think, as sticks can move. What did I play? I played on the Streamcraft house. I mentioned, like, I got sad. I got really sad again, and I'm okay now. I'm okay now. Logan's over here. I did some cooking. I did some eating. Like I'm feeling better now. But for a couple of days there, some darkness reared its head, and I kind of had to deal with it. And I couldn't deal with that. Like, I kept saying, like, it would feel good playing some video games, playing some Minecraft. And I was like, but if you get on the microphone like this, like, you guys don't want to listen to me cry for like an hour, right? Like, I'm assuming nobody's really into that. And even if you are, that's probably not the recording. This is like not the venue. Might start an OnlyFans eventually. And when that happens, then yeah, we'll see what you guys can trick me into. But while I'm playing Minecraft, the goal is not to fall into like a dark, depressive state on the mic. Not anymore. That was kind of a first arc of Minecraft type of behavior. I think now we've progressed to a new chapter where we actually play the game and try to accomplish the goals that the game has set forth, in quotation marks, for us. So I fired up Streamcraft, just like in my house, wandered around a little bit. I think I made some more glass. What was I trying to do? Oh yeah, that was I did this. I did this new process I'm doing here, where I'm just kind of like aggressively diving in a cave. That was when I kind of like fostered that logic, because the idea of doing a really just like thorough dig fell out from under me, and this is not, I'm not feeling muy productive about this. It's just, I think it's more interesting because stuff is happening. Like, I could blow it. That's fun, right? I mean, I saw a little, that's what I did. I got a bunch of iron, and once you have a bunch of iron, a bunch in, quotation marks, you start to see all the things you can do with iron, and it's that's good, because like all the iron stuff is dope. The little bit of gold stuff that I got, it's not that dope. Gold itself is kind of disappointing, but that's I think that's a game design trope. I think most games, the gold tier of stuff is always disappointing. It is never as good as you really want it to be. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I hope I didn't make it. Because then whatever's above gold, is always pretty sweet. And I think in this game, that's diamond, right? Like, you get gold, and then you get diamond, and then from the diamond you get, okay, so I got another pickaxe, and nothing is spawning on this hill. That's my primary concern, is that I get to a certain depth. So what I did is I looked in how to play, and it hurt my feelings that I knew more than how to play, right? Like, it it was upsetting that I looked in the how to play section and I couldn't find an answer to a question that I was like. Anyway, so I did do some real Minecraft research, which is Mark's videos. I let myself watch a little. How did this happen? I thought, what? Mr. Phoenix, how did you screw this up? Oh, I miscounted the men. I'm so sorry. So now there's a couple things that I do know how to do because Mark highlighted them in his videos. But I've mentioned his videos, and a lot of the reason I'm doing this because he plays games very differently. I mean, he plays very differently, but he also records his videos differently than I do. He edits out parts that I wouldn't edit out. He changes parts, or not changes, but he adds edits to the videos for entertainment purposes that I wouldn't necessarily do. Because I'm trying to highlight, something different. Anyway, as a result, I had some gaps. I was like, okay, well, if you had this, you can do this, but I don't know how to do it. Remember the paper discussion? So I figured out paper. So I've now I can connect up all the dots in my brain, and I know how to make magic, or at least I know how to make the magic table. And that means you need the blue stuff because the blue stuff is how you fuel the magic table, or at least the blue stuff. And your green experience, I think, which now that I say that out loud and kind of mention it like that, maybe your experience is something to do with the Pakistani trader? Because he wanted green, right? I don't know. There's more stuff to figure out later. But again, the cold, we're going down the... Oh, hey. Can you blow up? Can you just do it? Thanks. Oh, and villains. Hi, villain. Thanks. I forgot, it's nighttime, so you're allowed to be mean. Let's keep going. We gotta get back to the house, because there's phantoms. It mentions, danger. It doesn't, call out. It's just, be on the guard for monsters. Oh, okay, cool. I got that. Yeah. And then, the game very specifically says, you were killed by an X with Y. And it's like, cool, what do I do about that? How to play doesn't care. Doesn't care, doesn't know. You get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Why are you crouching and jumping? That is the dumbest mechanic possible. Oh, God, the spider's caught up to me. You guys are the absolute worst. Did you know that? What happens when I get respawned in here? Do they just kill me again? Yeah, they just kill me again. That's alright. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Minecraft, am I right? Alright. Now we put on all the clothes that didn't protect me from death. And my shield, which is really holding up like a champ, although maybe that's a new shield. I don't remember when I got my last shield. So yeah, now I have, some ironcraft skills. Well, I gotta go to bed because it's nighttime, and I can't rest because there's monsters nearby. Who's nearby? So I guess we're just gonna have to do... we're just gonna have to Minecraft then at night. Who cares, right? So... let's do this, and let's do this. Did I made it too deep? When did I make it too deep? Alright. Oh, I'm dying. No, I died. I'm dead, is what happened. we need some wood, which we can't get now. Can I make some planks? I can make some planks. Let's make all the planks. Oh, I got that white wood. I still, I still don't always visualize the two different woods in my brain. That happens. Okay, that should make some real room. And then, can I just eat this steak? I can, but I don't have enough of it. So let's just make the ovens. 1, 2. And then we can just like chuck that for a second. And then we can't. Didn't I make 2? Did it drop it? Did it disappear? Like, where can I have it? I accidentally opened the door. Yeah, you heard. Yeah, you heard with purred. I get it. Yeah, I heard that the door was open for just a second, and you were like, this is an excellent opportunity for me to come and say hi. And honestly, man, I don't blame you. I'm pretty sick, but right now, I need to just grab it and chuck it. And then just, like, put the furnace in the wall, and then, like, load it with, like, a half stack of coal. And then the other one with a half stack of coal. And then someone told me, I didn't look this up, so let's find out what happens, that cobblestone is among the stone meltables. It is. We'll see what happens. You are gonna handle food production. Cool. Now, do I have chest makings? I do. So let's put that over here. And I also learned / realized that, like in my little carpet experiment, my carpet life really on the other side, that I didn't really. So that means probably diorite and the rest of the gang can also be melted, right? That means that, well, let's see what comes of it. Let's see what actually comes out of the thing after I finish making it. Spider eye, that's okay. I also learned, I think I made a glass and I accidentally got some water, but I didn't know, you can drink water. That's fun. Nobody's using this to learn, I hope. If you're using my playthrough to learn Minecraft, actually, that's false. I know someone is, but they also know that I figured out the thing about, okay, so can I sleep? Thank you very much. I do not want to get killed by a phantom. Okay, how much longer do we have to go? We're only halfway there. What are you making for me? Stone. What? What? Wow. All right. Whoa. Okay. Stone. Stone. Cobblestone makes stone. Alright. I realize I'm missing something I need, but I just burned all my cobblestone. No, I didn't. There's some more in here, because there's always more cobblestone. But let's burn... I can't, because it's busy burning. Only my food one is free. Yum. Let's... Yummy food. There we go. Alright. Let's go do the thing that we do, and this time we'll come back with some stuff. Oh my god, there's so many creepers! You know what I need to do? I don't know how to make arrows yet. Do I know how to make arrows yet? Hold on, let's go somewhere safe. Okay, I can't make them in my hand. But let's just see if they're on the list of things. It's like a tab. Yeah, no, I don't. I know how to make warped fungus on a stick. Or maybe it requires the table? Are arrows table requiring? They are, but they are feathers, which I think are chickens. Whoa. Super enchanted arrows. I didn't know they were fancy arrows. I mean, I guess I should have assumed, but here we go. Yeah, I got it, like, there's farming to be done, which, believe me, I do have plans for when I get back to my house. Y'all just, just forget it. Please, just blow up somewhere away from the value. Don't ruin my property value. If you're gonna blow up somewhere, like, in the hood. Now, let's go down in the pit of despair. And I guess have a little bit of raw mutton on the way down. And this time, since we have some inventory room and less fear in our hearts, we'll just collect, because we need copper, because we always need copper, right? We need copper because now we have to rebuild the old house. Like, we got a big hole in the old house, and the only way we can rebuild that is with copper. And then, you know, this is stupid. This is a stupid thing to do because what I need to do is find one of the many pieces of iron I spied with my little eye while I was down here and then turn this into an iron pickaxe because that would be much more profitable. And actually, I realized I already got distracted from the thing I needed to do when I came out for the day, which is get a fresh stash of wood. But we are in here now, so we're just gonna have to do what we do the way we gonna do it. Am I out of torches? No, I don't have them on my hotbar, which is a very dangerous prospect. It needs to be light at all times. These guys are the worst in the dark. It's so much worse in the dark. In the light, they're like slow and stuff, you know. It's like the stupid how to play, you know. Like thanks for really imparting upon me that there are light levels and it affects the way the monsters behave. Thank you for really expressing that to me, by the way. It doesn't. Yeah, that's only like 3 iron. I need so much more iron. I also still haven't found, and this is across both games, like a good iron vein, you know? Like I haven't found a good... Like I still haven't... What's that? Oh, it's a creeper, and he's the worst. And that's my phone. What are you upset about? Oh, because I'm using your charger for my headphones? Well... YouTube is a little bit more important than texting right now. Sorry. Or I guess hearing is more important than texting. YouTube is... I just did it. I just did the thing that I was like, be careful not to do what you're about to do. Anyway, I did it. Shoutouts to me. I don't remember which of many points I was on, but I think I did mention at some point now that there is a script. I've, you know, agonized over copper. It's over there. It's over there. Alright, let's go over there. Let's go over there. We need to go over there, and we need to do it with some of the cobblestone. Not the regular stone, but the cobblestone. Yeah, you see how this is the cobblestone. It gets melted down to regular stone. See, that's cobblestone. It's the world of Minecraft. Alright, now let's we gotta just like pray it, you know. I mentioned pray. I'm watching some Mark's videos of pray. I think I was talking about Mark. I don't know. It's, you know, it's just been like a long couple of weeks. There's been a lot's going on in my brain, a lot's going on in my world, you know, and I don't know how much of it's, you know, I want necessarily to vomit out of me while I'm playing Minecraft, but you guys seem to enjoy no matter what happens, and I really appreciate that about our relationship. I was worried that as I did this, and this is something that I've discussed with some of my friends, you know, you start up a YouTube channel, you tell people it's not as hard as it sounds, it's not as hard as it looks, and naturally they don't believe you, right? Like everybody's already got their own impressions of what content creation is and how hard it is and, you know, what you got to do to make it happen. You know, but then you start doing it. And it's just like I'm at the point now where I don't know why more people don't do this, because there's, you know, like it's for starters, you all want to do it, right? Everybody's got something they're going through in the course of their day that they would love to put a camera on themselves, or some goofball they live with or hang out with. Well, Iron, shoutouts to you, Minecraft. Shoutouts to you, Minecraft. Shoutouts to me, right? Yeah, check me out. We need some more light in here, because now this is officially a place of operations, a base. Base! How low can you go? Alright, yeah, don't you go disappearing. Give me that Petey Pops. I don't know. I just, like... I'm having a lot of fun, you know? I'm having a lot of fun, and it's because of you guys. And, like, there's parts of this that suck, i.e., you know, what I'm gonna put in the thumbnail, but, like, you know, like, there's parts of everything that suck, and, you know, this lets me interface with you guys, and it lets me expand my appreciation for video, you know, like, I never would have committed to playing Minecraft if it weren't for this channel. And I never would have committed to Minecraft, like I never would have done that if it hadn't been for Undertale. And I never would have played Undertale if it hadn't been for somebody suggesting that I play Undertale for the lulz. Like, it was, not me saying, today's the day for Undertale, because I had a million opportunities to have the day for Undertale that I never took because, me and Undertale, we don't exactly see eye to eye on things. But, powered by the motivation of somebody in the comments, somebody who's going to view along with me and check my stuff out, who's going to be interested in how I do things, that made it very easy every day to fill myself with determination and power through what was a very unenjoyable game experience for me, but a very enjoyable life experience for me. I will never forget the days I spent both playing Undertale and editing Undertale videos and being like just super, super salty at everything that happens along the way. I mean, playing the game was agony, editing the videos was agony. Like, bad things were happening in my life. It was just a super salty time for you boy. But nonetheless, it led me down the path to Minecraft, which again, I would not have played Minecraft. I would have continued to I wouldn't have Minecraft. I would never remember to buy Minecraft for Logan again. I wouldn't have all these views and hits and shorts and everything that people seem to be really enjoying. It's just, and that's all just because I powered through, some of my personal machinations about like being willing to do this. Quite frankly, like 6, 10, 13 years ago, back before it was as easy as it is now. I laid the foundation for myself to do what I'm now doing, like pretty nonstop, pretty regularly with my free time, and is enjoyable for a lot of people around me. So, you can't let the shitty comments, you can't let the negativity, the bad parts of what you're doing deter you from doing it, because the bad parts of doing it are everywhere, and the good parts of doing it are only here. Like the thing that sucks about this video, like the comment was like about my breathing or something. I can't control my breathing. Can you control your breathing? Do you hear yourself breathe and be like, oh man, I'm breathing bad, let me change up my breathing? No, you don't. You just flip and breathe, and you hope nobody in the room notices that you breathe like a flippin' weirdo. Well, now I know someone felt the need to let me know that I breathe like a flippin' weirdo. And, now I'm thinking about it. It's very cognizant that's going on in my brain that, I might be breathing weird right now. But I gotta find a way to power through, because otherwise I don't make another lovely episode of me playing this video game and it doesn't get another like 50 to 100 hits, and I don't make another 5 or 10 shorts out of it that I transform into another 20 or 30 subs. Like, that's all part and parcel of me sucking it up over the fact that someone felt the need to call out my breathing and the way I designed my house in Minecraft. Human beings, right? But that's what you're dealing with in the world. There's terrible. I thought I was making my bridge, like I was working towards a logical bridge. Is my iron done? How much of this do I need to make the actual iron tool? The actual iron tool takes 3. It takes all 3. Well, that's just cost of doing business, but it should be sicker, right? It should theoretically be sicker. I mean, I got a little base over here. I could Can you make? I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. I was going to ask if you can sleep in a cave, but obviously you can, right? There's no reason you can't sleep in the cave. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think that's where I'm going with this idea, but I do want to give some consideration to the possibility of making a base in a cave that has its own bed so that I can generate a respawn point. If only because I'm still a little bit afraid of the phantom situation, but also because I don't know. Alright, so I can get back up here if I need, and I do need some coal. So let's do that. And let's hang a little bit of light. A little bit more light. But let's get the coal so that we, like the Mandalorian now is super confident, right? Because I'm armed with knowledge, And I would have loved to have been armed with this knowledge going in, and more importantly, I would have loved to have been able to acquire this knowledge via playing the game and not via dying and having people take pity for me in the comments. Um, this game came before the rise of Dark Souls and Elden Ring and all those other games where the prospect of death in the game is an element of game design. This game is just mean, and I understand that like the developer, there's that blue brick, I'll take it. I got a little experience for it, but not much. It's not a ton of experience for the fancy blue brick. I learned that depth has something to do with the spawn rates of certain types of blocks. I learned that certain monsters and things of that nature are only available, at a certain depth. And at this point, where this is kind of some crossover between my Minecraft now, like my me playing knowledge, and my more lapis. Oh, let's take it. Let's get it. Let's get it on now. Select to make your first pick. 109,876. I don't know what this stuff is, but I suppose we'll find out when we get home. Home, right? Home in quotation marks, because I don't know. I don't know where home is in Minecraft. I thought the idea was to just like make a home and gradually, base it up, kind of like how Oxygen Not Included went, kind of like how SimCity goes, but no, we seem to be on like a quest. There's a journey to be had here, and I love a good journey. I just need some direction. You tell me which way forward is, so I can start marching. At current, forward is just like wherever I don't die. And I'll be honest, where I don't die the best is in that little house I have back there. All you've really given me is a lot of motivation, Minecraft, to never, ever, 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 ever leave that little house that I've made on the hill back there. Now I recognize that means I'm not going to have a very entertaining afternoon, like my recordings are going to be super boring because all I do is sit in a house, but I kind of need to give me a reason, to want to go out here and be destroyed by all the groans and all the growls. I kind of need to know that there's a reason to come out here, besides the lulls and enemies. And I recognize that I'm kind of an aggressive gamer. I'm out here hunting them because they crushed me one too many times, and now we all have to learn some stuff about each other that maybe we weren't destined to originally. Maybe originally some of y'all were gonna live, but again, that's just not the world we live in. So, are you a messed up creeper? He doesn't look like a normal creeper. He keeps falling. He's having fall damage. That's hilarious because he's a moron. I also, what we're gonna do? Let's go get that wood. Well, let's dig our way out. Alright. I don't want to destroy this pickaxe, but I do want to get out. I don't want to stay down here too much. I need wood because I need ladders. Ladders is like clutch when you're gonna do spelunking of this nature. Like it would really, like I'd already be out of here if I brought myself enough ladders, but ladders require wood, and currently my wood is reserved almost entirely for tools. So, I think our next run here is gonna be, like, and we're still not there, we're still, excuse me. I don't know what's wrong with my lungs today. I just keep coughing. I guess it's probably because it's cold. Or probably getting sick or ill or whatever. It's Christmas. It's not like a white Christmas, which I don't care about. I'm not that big in the snow, but my health. It's I don't like ailing. I don't like feeling unwell during a holly jolly time. I like to feel good. I like to be at my best. Alright, yeah, no, it's great. This stuff is all great. I wish it was iron, but the fact that it's cold is great. That's fine. I can take it somewhere and I can cook something else. I think I might still have some iron on the base anyway, right? Like, isn't there still iron? Excuse me. Cobblestone. This is just a 64 stack of cobblestone. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, maybe we can go across over here. Sweet. Yeah, base number one. I don't know, do I have to? I got to figure out the rules, but I don't have time to. Yay, iron! All right, so now I can't take it because this thing is full. Ugh, I hate rotten flesh so much. All right, and what I want to do now, since can you cook lapis? I don't know. I really do. I just kind of had this weird. I just kind of had this weird thought. Maybe I should try and cook lapis, but it doesn't appear to be cooking. No, it's fine. So I'll cook. Does andesite cook? Nope, andesite doesn't cook. What was the other one? Stone. Further cooks. And then what? And then I'm actually pretty good on health too. I'm good on all my stats. This cooks to smooth stone. What? What do you do with smooth stone? Deep slate. Now that's the stuff I got. And I do have enough iron to make pants now. What am I wearing? What am I? I have pants, I have shirt, I have bucket. I needed is it shears? Ooh, what's the cauldron? That's fun. Mine cart. I could use a stone cutter, but I got enough iron to be dangerous, but I just gotta keep going deeper is really what I gotta do. That's the only, the ladders, yes. So let's make 1,000,000 ladders. And we will, when did we get string? Why aren't the sticks? How about we just lose a single cooked mutton? And then what we can also do is, no, we can't because we're low on wood. Wait, but I didn't, so I need to do this, and that'll get this out of my inventory. And then we're just gonna eat this mutton. Can I just, no I can't, so I guess we're just gonna buy mutton. And then, alright, so that's a thing. I'm carrying some bad tools around. I should not be carrying these bad tools around, but I was a little flustered in the beginning. My brain wasn't going great. Where are we at time? And now we're almost out of time. Alright, well let's, we need more, well we got ladders, right? Did I make the ladders? Yeah, I got my 11, 15 ladders, but that's still not a lot of ladders. It's still not a ton of ladders. It's just like a reasonable number of ladders. But I only have 10 minutes left on this recording, and I know I used some of it in the beginning for coughing, and I edited it out, so I don't think... there was iron over here, wasn't there? Let's see if we can get this iron before I get the little pop-up that I'm being a bad YouTuber from my PlayStation. Yeah, it's over there. I was almost to it. So we gotta make a second tier. No, that looks copper. That looks like copper to me. Is that copper over there? Yeah, that's copper. Where's their iron? I mean, guys, I need iron for all the stuff. Like, I love copper. It is my jam. But I just I need the yeah. I know. It hurts. Oh, it hurts to be a Minecrafter. Such a miserable ailment. But you got to, because that's the only way you're gonna get the stuff. Now I bet when I get, that should be an objective. Which this is where those jerks were. This is why I stopped, because they were jerks. If I could have got that creeper to explode, then I definitely would have adventured down here. But he was like, "Nah, man, I got green stuff on me. I'm a weirdo." All right, am I out of torches? Is this it for the torches? It's lava lit over here though, so we could theoretically at least visualize it. I don't know how much exploring we can do because it's dangers galore, but do I have what I need to make more torches? I do. I can make a last stack of torches, so this will just be 4 very vitally important torches, but let's just take a look around. Oh, iron. Okay, that's nice. That's okay, and zombies. So let's hang a light and do battle. There you go. Alright. Alright, now I saw something red. Okay, that's a spider in the distance. And he's coming. So's his buddy, the zombie. Yeah, a lot of zombies are coming, right? Right. No, I get it. No, you guys are all the worst. No, I get it. Right. That's fine. That's totally fine. Right. So now, what's going on? Okay, another one. Okay, another one. All right. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. It's all good. All right. So there's that. So I could. So let's. Okay, and that's the problem though. That right there is an issue. So now we have to actually vacate the premises. Okay. So now you want to come? You want to? Where you at? That's my torch. That's my torch doing that. All right, he didn't come. That's interesting. I thought pursue that, but you know the geography over here must be pretty tough. So now operation. I'm a smart guy because oh you can't place ladders on the side of this, huh? Okay, you can. Okay, all right. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We gotta learn. Okay, we gotta learn sometime. That's fine. Okay, cool. Alright. So, we learned how to use ladders. We got a new place to go in the next episode. It's Christmas, and I achieved some stuff. I think, can I make a bed? Well, no, I can't, because you need a table to make a bed, so I gotta make it back to base camp, or at least, you know, the base, the secondary, the base, you know, how low can you go? The raw base. Come on, let me. I know I used ladders like a dummy instead of like my tried and true method of escape, and now I'm lost. Now I'm literally just lost in this weird like prison hill maze I've made for myself. But that's okay. I'm just gonna visualize an attack in a way that. See, look at you finding the way back to the way you do things. Right, doing it right. Everybody will be dancing, and we're doing it right. All right, now. Theoretically. Nope. There we go. That's bad, but whatever. Okay, and that's that. And it's gravelly, you know, it's gravelly. That's kind of embarrassing, but... Alright. Is this closed? Is there... Nope, still some opening over here. Okay, are we all closed in? Is everybody all closed in? No? No escape, nice and lit. Okay, so then... We need... I don't have what I need to make a bed. No, I just have to make the fabric first, right? Yes, I need to make the fabric. And then I can make the bed. Yes, and then I can... Where'd it go? There's the bed. And then we're gonna put the wool... There we go. And put the bed there. The bed is too far away. You can only sleep at night. Well, respawn point set. Whatever. I still did it. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what time it is, but... I got a cave bed, a bed cave. So... shout outs to you guys for watching. Merry Christmas if you celebrate that sort of thing, or just have a good day if you don't. Either way, flibbity flobbity floo.